Hey, what's up, traders? Just a quick reminder, we're still doing this contest. If you'd like, comment, subscribe to all the videos that I post this month. We're going to pick somebody who's done that for the course of the month and give them free access to the full academy. And if you already have access to the academy, some sort of call with me. So check out our video for a winner of last month for February, and I'll probably hop on a call with you anyway. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll choose a winner at the end of the month. And thanks for your support. Peace. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's March 30th, 2020, and we just finished the New York session. And man, it is hard, choppy markets out there, very hard to trade. And, you know, I had one of my worst days of trading for sure in a long time. So that being said, man, it comes with the territory for sure, you know, so that's why it's so important to manage your risk, to be able to, you know, not force trades. You cannot try to force the market ever, really, but especially right now. And I'll tell you why. Because, I mean, nobody knows, especially with the virus and everything going on, nobody knows exactly, like, businesses are shut down, people are out of work, but at the same time, the stock market was rallying to new highs. And, you know, I mean, that kind of disconnect between what's going on and the markets is pretty unrealistic. And so I think a lot of people that were trading, for sure, you didn't really know. It's hard to predict what's going on right now, and really, you know, as long as the coronavirus is still going on, it's going to be choppy like this until we get some sort of distinct movement. That's what I want to talk about today in these charts. And I'm going to pull up some charts right now. We're going to have a look at it. So, but you know, we've been on an amazing winning streak for sure. And so that's how it goes with trading, man. It's the law of averages, 100%. So people that are in my group, you know, man, we're always doing our best. But, you know, sometimes you're going to have losing days. I hate to break it to you, you know, so that's why it's so important to not try to get rich in a day, because that's one, not going to happen. Even if you do have a couple winning trades, you know, it's not worth the risk. And two, it's not sustainable, especially when, you know, the market, no matter how, you know, good your analysis seems like it would be. So like right here, for example, here is the CAD Swiss trade that we were in. We had stop loss, right? And we had an entry right below this trend line, right? We had a trend line break, retest, and man, we got stopped out just on this wick right here, right where that fractal is, stopped out. And then look, and now we're back below in this zone. So like I teach in the training, you know, looking for these different zones to trade in, and we're back inside the zone. So, you know, I still think that we're going to see some lower prices in CAD Swiss. But, you know, I'm not jumping to get back in it and take any more pain. Not today. So, but, you know, this is just an example of how volatile and unpredictable the markets are right now. So that being said, man, so just trade small right now for sure. So let's take a bigger look, though, everything going on. So S&P 500. And one of my favorite traders that I followed pointed out on Twitter that this is potentially that we have a head and shoulder pattern here, shoulder, head, shoulder, and I would agree with that. So whether we break out higher, this is going to be huge for tomorrow, for Tuesday. We are like right above, we're approaching this resistance here. And so like this is a descending wedge, and typically a lot of times in a descending wedge that the price will retrace the full size of the wedge, which would potentially be up here around, depending on where you drew it. I have it drawn all the way up here to 3,000. But if we break out above this downtrend line, this is definitely a possibility. But the weird thing is, and the thing is, we have to remember that is a lot of people in the United States are out of work right now. A lot of businesses aren't open right now, and this is just getting started. So the economic ramifications of everything that's going on, we probably haven't even felt yet. And we just extended this deadline for another month till April 30th. So that's a long time for people to be out of business and people to not be making money. And it could become a pretty dark time. So, but the weird thing is that the Federal Reserve and central banks pumping money into the market makes this rally pretty unrealistic, I guess you would say. But here we are, right? And so as a result of this, because my trades and my frame of mind this morning when I was going into this was more of a risk off type day. Strengthen US dollar, strengthen Swiss franc, strengthen yen, which we got some yen strength, but mainly against the euro. Euro saw a pretty hard move lower, but then bounce back, right? So this is what looked to be a breakdown in euro yen, but we bounced back above, and now we're kind of at the same trend line that we've been at for a while. So I've been looking at this for a buy along these fractal points, but I just got to wait because this is a false breakdown here. So for euro yen, we're going to see how the Asian session kicks off and hopefully try to make back some pips for sure in later on tonight, if the setup is there. Like I said at the start, man, it can't force it for sure. So what else was I going to look at? I think we're finally, if we're going to look at oil, we're pretty close to, I think it's about time to start scaling in and buying. And especially you can make this kind of resistance level at home. Once we break above here, then it's going to be an amazing trade. So personally, I'm going to look to start scaling in here on oil. And on the weekly charting video, I talked about how we were so close to this 61.8, and I was really hoping for a retest of it, and it never quite happened because then I was going to short it, of course, but it never quite materialized, which is super, super frustrating. We're very close to it, and pound dollar, so I'm still kind of waiting on this level to see if we get a move higher. Like in the meantime here, I would say we're consolidating in a triangle formation. And you can see this across the board. Here in Aussie, not quite to the 618. In Kiwi, not quite there either. Kiwi is pretty weak today. Also, I was looking at buying Euro and ZD, but that didn't quite materialize either. So it's just one of those days where it's like start, stop, and it's trying to make things happen. And usually I can make things happen for sure, but not today. So I'm still watching these levels, and tomorrow's turnaround Tuesday. So I think we might get some more volatility tomorrow. And let's keep in mind that we got NFP on Friday. So that's going to be a huge historical number for sure, especially everything going on with this virus. So hope you found this video helpful. Just watch to see when all of this rattles loose and we do get a breakout. I think we will start finally seeing some more trending type market movement, and it'll be much, much easier trading. Until then, take it easy out there for sure. It's a very difficult trading environment. Don't force it. So that being said, if you want to get started in our group, click the links below. We would love to have you. Peace.